Where should you live in Sarasota? Well, whether you're relocating to the area or you already reside in Sarasota, putting down roots is a big decision. We have hundreds of fabulous subdivisions. We have a variety of price points. We have a variety of ages, styles, and different lifestyles to fit your needs. So where should you start? Well, I may not be able to tell you exactly which neighborhood is for you, but I believe I can tell you which areas based on your lifestyle and your budget that you're really gonna like. So stick around as we dive into Sarasota's neighborhoods now. Hi everyone, I am Lisa McBride with Keller Williams Realty Select, and I post new videos every week. If you enjoyed this video or some of the others that you've watched, I would love it if you would subscribe. Hit that bell button so you're notified when I post new videos, which I do all the time, and leave a comment below. Let's dive in. It's hard moving to any area, and when you're not sure where you should live, it's really perplexing. I remember the first time I came here, I was in tears trying to figure out where I should live. Luckily, I have done all the legwork for you, and now I can share with you a few insights, a few helpful tips, and might be able to help you decide which area is best for you. Now, every area has its benefits, its pros and cons, and it fits the needs of someone. Whether it's based on your price point, your job, schools, social activities, neighbors, whatever you like, there's a perfect place for you. We're going to be discussing Sarasota today, but to make this a little bit easier, I have divided this up into three sections: North Sarasota, Central Sarasota, and South Sarasota. We're going to start north, which is north of Fruitville. These neighborhoods are going to be the most affordable, and you will find a number of homes that were built in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Lots of ranch style homes. However, closer to Sarasota Bay on the west side of 41, there will be homes that are older, a little bit more vintagey, cottagey. There's a lot of really well-known neighborhoods over there, such as Sapphire Shores, which is one of the communities that backs up to the Sarasota Bay. Like I said, you'll find some 1930s and 40s bungalows, a few 1950s and 60s ranches, but also a handful of new homes as they've kind of started to tear down some of the old and put new up. Now, if you get close to the water, of course, it's going to be pretty pricey. Prices in Sapphire Shores range between low of $350,000 for some of those older ranch style homes, but quickly rise in price to close to $1 million if you're up along the bayfront. Sapphire Shores is a quiet neighborhood without a lot of traffic that's driving through there. There's a lot of privacy. It's a very eclectic mix of homes, of people, of lifestyles. It's a little artsy. There's a lot. It's close to, let's say, the Ringling Museum of Art and a few museums, and so it's got a really eclectic, neat little neighborhood feel. Also, one of the more affordable but very recognized neighborhoods in north part of Sarasota is Whitfield Estates. It might be a little bit more blue-collar neighborhoods, and with the homes built in the 70s and 80s, and a few a little bit newer. The price range is $275,000 to $350,000, and the square footage is about 1,400 to 1,900 square feet. A wildly popular neighborhood in North Sarasota is Aire. Aire is a large and diverse neighborhood with condos, apartments, villas, and lots of single-family homes. There is a country club in Aire, which features two 18-hole golf courses, tennis courts, and pickleball courts. Aire is super conveniently located right off of University Drive, which is really close to I-75 and shopping at University Town Center. The home prices will start at $200,000 for a condo and then rise into the $400,000 price points for single-family homes. You can find some that are a little less and a little bit more, but that's kind of the average price right there. There's a lot of different sizes. You might find a 1,500 or 1,600 square foot villa, a 1,200 square foot condo, or homes that are well over 3,000 square feet. This location is really great for commuters as it is close to the interstate and you can get to Tampa or Venice anywhere pretty quickly. Also, if you're a golfer or a tennis player, this is great. The yard sizes are really nice in this location, and many of the homes do have pools with them. Right down the road off of Aire is the Meadows. The Meadows is similar to Aire, however, it's just a tad bit older and is surrounded by towering trees, And like Palm Aire, it features a country club with 2 golf courses, tennis courts, pickleball courts. The one thing the Meadows has, though, it has restaurants, it has its own post office, it has community centers, so it's a really active and vibrant little neighborhood. And it is close to downtown, so it's a little bit more convenient to the beaches, restaurants, the nightlife of downtown. Prices start in the 200s and then go up to about 500 for one of the larger size homes. Now let's move on to Central Sarasota. This is between Fruitville and Clark, which is including downtown Sarasota. This is going to be our priciest area of town, just because it's close to downtown and close to the water. There's condos that line our downtown and bayfront area. Prices starting for a condo downtown about $500,000 and are well into multi-millions. But with killer views like this, you can understand why. Also in Central Sarasota, you will find our very popular and really highly coveted and requested neighborhood of West of Trail, which is aptly named for its location west of Tamiami Trail, and it reaches along the Sarasota Bayfront. A few reasons these neighborhoods are so popular is the location to downtown. It's 5 minutes to downtown, it's 10 minutes to Siesta Beach. When living in this area, you just have to cross the North Bridge to go to Siesta, so it's just really nice. And the age of homes west of Trail is primarily a lot of vintage 1930s and 40s, lots of 2-stories, as well as ranches. But the big thing that we have noticed west of Trail is a lot of teardowns and a lot of modern homes being put up in the last 2 decades. So it's a really cool, eclectic neighborhood. Now, what are the price points west of Trail? Well, I can tell you that a lot starts at about $500,000. So our average price west of Trail is $1.1 million, and it can go up from there, especially if you're right on the water. Also in Central Sarasota is a really cute, chic little neighborhood called SouthGate. I shouldn't say little neighborhood, because SouthGate is actually quite a large area, and this features our mid-century modern homes. Now this location is especially popular because it really fits the needs, whether it's first-time buyers, second-time, snowbirds, retirees. It fits everyone, and it is really centrally located between downtown and South Sarasota. You can access Siesta Key from the north or south bridges. Now most of these homes are between 1,500 and 2,500 square feet. And you will still find some of these homes with the original terrazzo flooring and maybe a few baby blue bathrooms here and there, but that adds to the charm of the interiors. Some of the interiors as well as exteriors have had modern facelifts in this area. Prices start at $350,000 and will quickly reach $500,000 for the more updated. Now let's move a little further south. We're going to start with GulfGate. GulfGate is very similar to SouthGate in that it's a lot of ranch style homes. Now these ranch style homes were built in the 70s and 80s. In GulfGate, the home sizes start about 1,400 and will go up to 2,500 for some of the larger ones. The price points are low 300,000 to the mid to high 400s. GulfGate is located just minutes from the South Bridge, so making the access to Siesta Key really, really easy. GulfGate also has a library. It has its own little downtown area with shopping, restaurants, coffee shops. It's really cute and really desired. We could not go south without talking about Palmer Ranch, which is always growing, and it ranges from 41 Ranch starts on 41 and goes all the way to Interstate 75, and it comprises lots and lots of neighborhoods. I think there's over 35 or 36 individual neighborhoods, and that doesn't include retirement, apartments, shopping, anything like that. That's just little subdivisions within Palmer Ranch. Now you're gonna have to subscribe because I'm doing a whole video series on Palmer Ranch. Homes were built in the late 80s, early 90s, and are still lots of new neighborhoods today. We have maintenance-free villas, we have condos, we have single-family homes. And all of the locations are a little bit different in price point. For instance, some of the locations are gonna start at $350 to $450, and their average square footage about 2,000. Then we have higher end areas like Prestancia that has golf courses, and their homes are gonna be $750 to $1.5 million or more. We also have brand new subdivisions such as Hammock Preserve and Sunrise Preserve. So there's something for everyone. Now I will say it's a little further from downtown. It's about a 20-minute drive to downtown. So if downtown is important, Palmer Ranch is a little further. How very convenient to Nokomis Beach and Siesta Key Beach. It's right down Clark Road, and it's very easy access to the interstate. Now we can't go south without talking about Osprey and Nokomis, which are located between basically Sarasota and Venice. They are unincorporated neighborhoods and towns, and the homes in this area are going to be a lot of ranch style homes. You've noticed that we have a lot of ranch style homes here in Sarasota, and the average price in these neighborhoods are $375 to $500. There is a neighborhood called the Oaks that is right along the water, and it has a fabulous golf course that are in the millions of dollars. But it is a little further from downtown, and it's probably more convenient to go to Venice than it is to go to downtown Sarasota, but it's quieter, very neighborhood feeling, and it's really close to Casey Key. So it's a beautiful little drive. It's great for biking, getting on the Legacy Trail. It's just another part of Sarasota. So hopefully you have found one or two areas that are of interest. If you have questions about any of them, please comment below. And if you've enjoyed this video, then you may enjoy this video about some of the things that you just need to know about living in Sarasota. Now, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, let me know how I can help, and until next time, take care.